What's up, y'all? Welcome back to 6-2 Beer Reviews. Today, we are going back out west, checking out some West Coast IPA from El Segundo Brewing Company. This is their Mayberry IPA. Somewhat of a bucket list beer for me. Always want to check this one out. This beer comes in at 7.2% ABV, and it is hopped with Mosaic and Cascade. Brewed and canned by El Segundo Brewing Company, El Segundo, California. Talk about that label art. I love it. Very classic. Just looking at the can, it looks like a West Coast IPA. El Segundo, one of the classic California breweries out there. Don't get them too much. Besides our Steve Austin series, only ones I get in my area. So luckily, my parents, shout out to them. They brought this one back from a trip to LA this summer. So check it out. Look at that clear beer. Love it. Mosaic and Cascade, man. Two classic hops. Canned on date. This is a little bit older. This is West Coast Craft. Canned on June 27th. Time recording, we are right at 3 months old. So, right on the brink. Let's see how she's held up. Beer looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Crystal clear. 2 fingers of bone white colored head. Beautiful head retention. Look at that carbonation. Good God. Beer looks gorgeous. Sorry, I just kind of paused there for a minute. Just had to appreciate the appearance of this beer. Sometimes you gotta do that. All right, let's check out the aroma. Yes. So much Mosaic. That smells so good. 3 months in the can. This is smelling great. El Segundo, 2011. They've been brewing Mayberry for a while now. Not sure how long. If anybody knows, please drop it in the comments. This smells new school to me. So, I'm sure maybe it's one of those like things like Pliny to where the recipes change a little bit. Based off the aroma, at least, though, it just smells super new school, super fruity, dank, just herbaceous. Yeah, smells really, really nice. Citrusy, lemon, orange peel, grapefruit. Smells great. Let's dive in. Cheers, y'all. Good God. I can't get over that. 3 months in the can. This is drinking phenomenal. Phenomenal, dude. Very slight bitterness, but enough to let you know, hey, this is West Coast IPA. So there is a little bit bitterness there. I love bitter beers, bitter forward beers. So this might be heavy, a lot of bitterness for some people. Maybe not so much if you're like me. But really nice, clean, crisp, super fruity. Like I said, new school West Coast IPA. 7.2%. I'd say the body, medium, nearing like medium light almost. It's super, super light. Super dry finish. Makes you want to go back in for another sip, man. Oh my gosh. I can't get over how good this is tasting for 3 months in the can. Now that I think about it, the bitterness, maybe it's just warming up a little bit. It's hanging around on the palate, which I love. I really, really dig that. The mouthfeel and everything, it reminds me of some of those green cheek California IPAs. Super light and just packed, just super hop saturated. Really does remind me of that. A little bit of glass lacing going on. Love to see that. beer is really good. This beer is really good, man. Lived up to the hype for me. Delicious beer. Yeah. I haven't even really talked about like what I'm getting on the taste. Some of that dankness comes through. Tons of Mosaic, blueberry, super citrusy, a little bit of pine. This is like old school taste, but it's got that new school mouthfeel and everything. Really, just a fun beer. Really a fun beer. So, if you've had Mayberry, if you haven't had this beer in a while, I encourage you to try it. Um, I, I'll have to go see if anybody's reviewed this back in the day and kind of see what they thought. Even the appearance and everything about this gives me new school, but it's just got that old school taste, and it's really really fun. Delicious beer. Um, One of the better West Coast IPAs I've had this year. Yeah, it's saying a lot too. Delicious, absolutely delicious. So, if anybody's had Mayberry IPA, I don't know. I meant to look this up, Mayberry. I don't know if there's any resemblance behind the name. No clue. So if anybody knows, let me know. Try to drop something in the details as well. El Segundo, go check out their West Coast IPA. If you like West Coast IPA, check them out. They do Power Plant, Triple IPA. There's another version of Power Plant they do that's just insane. It's like a quadruple IPA. Even the Steve Austin stuff is really good. So I'm gonna stop rambling. This is delicious beer. Go try it if you haven't. No idea what distribution is like on this beer. I'm sure you can get it all throughout California. Can't get it out my way, so I'm gonna enjoy what I got. But thank you all for watching. I will see you next time. Cheers.